Tom's Tank Engine and Friends, Taking Play and Tinker Along Adventures, Episode 21, Field Wars. Terence and Trevor work at Farm Coast Farm, which is located on Thomas's branch line. And they're always happy to see Thomas every time he stops or passes by. Even the engines who work in this branch line, like Percy and Toby. And they're always happy to see each other. And all of them were good friends. One fine day, Terence and Trevor were working at their fields. Good day, Trevor, called Terence. Good day to you too, Terence, Trevor called back. But can we switch? Switch what? Asked Terence. Our fields, replied Trevor. Terence was confused. What are you talking about? He asked. I was just wondering if I can work on your field, replied Trevor. Why is that? Asked Terence. For a change, replied Trevor. Every day I've been working on this field, and I want to work somewhere different. So can I go over to your field then? Terence chuckled. No can do, he replied. This is my field right here, and I'm not letting you to work here. This made Trevor cross. Okay, he said. Then you won't be coming to my field either. Fine. Fine. Just then Thomas arrived. Hello, Terence. Hello, Trevor, he said. I brought more cows for Farm Call. Where would you like them? Put them here on my field, replied Terence. No, my field, said Trevor. No, my field. My field. My field. My field. That's enough, shouted Thomas. Let me choose this time. I want to put the cows on, Terence's field. That made Terence feel very happy, but Trevor was cross. Then he had an idea. Terence, he said innocently, trying not to explain his idea. Yes, asked Terence. As Trevor was about to speak up, Duck is about to arrive with a milk tanker. As he went up the steamer's viaduct, his front wheel suddenly flipped off the track. Then he fell over. Oh no, cried Terence. Duck, are you okay? Think so, he groaned. Can someone help me, please? Don't worry, said Terence. I'll pull you back onto the tracks. And Terence drove out of his field to help Duck. Trevor looked over at Terence's field. He could see that Terence had left to help Duck. Maybe I don't need my idea after all, he snickered. Time to see Terence's field. And Trevor reversed back and rolled away. Soon Duck was back on the rails. How did you fall? Asked Terence curiously. I don't know, replied Duck. Once I went up, my wheel slipped off the track. But thank you for helping me, he continued. I appreciate it. No problem, replied Terence. Friends always help each other. Goodbye, Terence, said Duck as Hank pulled to the steamworks. As Terence rolled towards his field, he stopped and gasped. Trevor was in his field. I told you, Trevor, not to go over to my field. That's it. I'm not your friend anymore. Trevor was even more cross. Fine, he said. Then I'm not your friend either. Fine. Fine. For breaking my wheel, continued Terence. You're up for a challenge, Trevor. Oh, am I? Asked Trevor. Then what is it? You'll see tomorrow, and I'm going to explain it. The next morning, Toby was on his way towards Farmer Cole's farm. As he stopped on the steamworks viaduct, he gasped. Trevor and Terence were confronting each other. Thomas and Percy were watching. What's going on here? Asked Toby as he went down. Shh, said Thomas. Quiet, Toby. Trevor and Terence are face to face. What do you mean? Whispered Toby. They're about to battle, Percy whispered back. Now shush. The three engines watched as Trevor slowly reversed back. And so did Terence. Then they charged forward. Just then, Trevor lost control. He swerved around Terence. and crashed into the ice cream factory. Ice cream spilled everywhere, even all over Trevor, Henrietta, and Toby. This scared Thomas and reversed back right to Percy's milk tanker. The tanker burst open and milk spilled everywhere, including all over Thomas and Percy. Now Farm Cole's farm was a terrible mess. Just then, Harvey and the Breakdown Gang arrived, as well as Butch to help clean up the mess, as well as Tom Hat. He was cross. Trevor, Terence, he said sternly, explain all this. We're sorry, sir, but we... Wait, said Terence as he drove around. This is my fault. I began the squabbling yesterday. What do you mean, Terence? Asked Tom Hat. Trevor wanted to work my field, he replied, but I wouldn't let him. So we fight. So we decided to confront each other, added Trevor. Sir Tom Hat was furious on what he had heard. I want you to apologize to each other at once, he demanded. Sorry, Trevor. Me too, Terence. And to you too, Thomas, Percy, and Toby. I'm glad you apologized, said Sir Tom Hat. Butch, take Trevor to the works. Yes, sir, replied Butch. And Trevor was towed away to the works. When Trevor returned from the works a few days later, he and Terence decided to switch working at fields. Trevor gets to work on Terence's field, and Terence gets to work on Trevor's field, but just for one day only. But even though Trevor and Terence are now happy that they're friends once again.